We are in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and we are working with the Idaho Falls Police Department here. And Brady, and what are we doing here?
Yeah, so we're here for some Pix4D model training, essentially for crime scene investigation and having the reconstruction of a crime scene. Primarily using the photogrammetry from drone and terrestrial photos.
Terrestrial, what's that mean?
So terrestrial just means from the ground.
Okay, that's a really big word. Terrestrial, that's 4 syllables, I can only do 3.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're showing them is how to work with environments where you might not have RTK systems, and so we're working from a good, better, best viewpoint. So what do we today? We worked on good. How did that go, you think?
Sure. Well, I think good went good, actually. So what we're doing is we're kind of going over some of the basics of just getting all the photos together into that photogrammetry and having a usable model, something that would be acceptable. However, we're going to then step it up tomorrow to an advanced, a better stance, where we can actually show them how to get a more accurate model, essentially, and geo-rectified, so it'll actually lay down on Google Earth and different platforms like that.
Geo-rectified. Now you get 5.
Now we got 5.
Now you got 5.
We're going to step it up.
So one of the things that we did today was we shot some terrestrial imaging on the ground, and we ended up with some challenges where the model, we had planes that were sub-elevation or subsurface.
Yes.
And so how do we show them how to correct that? Give folks a little bit of a tip about how we did that.
Sure. Well, what we started to do today, or at least started the process, we will continue tomorrow, is actually to go through to set what we call manual tie points, or MTPs. And this is just to allow us to select the different layers, essentially, for our model that we have, where the model says that there's, if we had a car on one level, shows a car again on a second level, and then again on a third. What we're trying to do is we're trying to tie those all together into one plane, one singular object, essentially. So we're taking known points from each of those, and we're saying this is the exact same point, and then reprocessing those to be a single model.
So now for the folks that are watching the podcast, tomorrow maybe we can show them what we had before we put in those MTPs?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we can show them what happened after the MTPs.
Yeah.
So if you think you'd like to see that, check into the podcast tomorrow, and we'll show you the differences in the models, both prior to repairing those elevations or correcting those elevations, and then the corrected elevations themselves, so you can compare the two of them. So until next time.
Until next time, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yep, subscribe
down
there.
You listen to all the podcasts. There's going to be lots more information coming out, and hope to see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Fly safe.